Alright, so I've not done a video in a long time and there's a lot to talk about. Anyways, let's get into it. Welcome back to Titans, PIO, preseason, in-season, off-season, Titan coverage all year round. There's a lot to talk about. Now granted, I do want to say this. In my last video, I know I said I'm done talking about the uniforms and the logos, unless something big happens, like they reveal the rival jerseys, which hasn't happened yet, and I know I said all that. But there is something I want to point out. If you didn't notice, the draft caps, it's standard, it's just the terrible new logo, but the inside is where things get a little bit interesting. So this year, the NFL, okay, they might do it for every year, I don't know, but as far as I know, this year, the NFL is doing this thing where inside the draft cap is the theme of the city or something like that, I didn't really look around. I mean, they had some pretty art in some of them, but the Titans chose to do something very interesting. Do you see this? Do you see it? It's flames. We spent this whole revive, this whole rebrand was to get rid of the flames. We got rid of the flames from there. We got rid of the flames. They were gone. Remember, that's the whole big deal. No more flames in Tennessee. And yet, in our draft cap, there's flames. Now, granted, they're different. They're blue, which, personally, I like. Now, this can mean one of several things. Option one, which is the one I don't want it to be, because it's the one that gives me zero hope, is this just a one-off thing? They were like, Nashville, we've made half the fan base mad. Flames, whatever. There's no thought put into it at all. Option two, maybe these flames are going to be part of the rival jersey. Now, I know that's a lot of speculation. There's no reports that this is true, but this is just my theory that why would you put blue flames in the draft cap to represent the city of Nashville for your art piece? But the whole point I'm trying to say is it seems very interesting that they chose flames, and I'm wondering if these are the rival uniforms. Is this what they're going to do? Navy blue with blue flames? I would be sold. That's the direction they want to move forward in the future, start heading that direction. I'm all in. Is that going to happen? I don't know, but it's something I wanted to bring to your attention. Anyways, guys, some things have happened that I do want to address. First off, this is really old news, but I never really commented on it. We have signed Wan'Dale Robinson. How do I feel about it? Look, I'm happy with that. I think it's a good move, even though the rest of the moves from offseason has seemed very lackluster to me. Other than this next person, the names haven't really stood out to me. But the other person put on April 1st, so, at first I thought it was a joke. We got Hendon Hooker, the former Vols quarterback. He is now one of our backup quarterbacks. This also means that we're probably not going to be keeping Levis. Originally going into this offseason, I was like, we can keep Levis. He can be a good QB2. But I think at this point, Levis wants to go. I think the Titans want to let him go. I think there's internal struggle of not the guy we drafted. Half this organization wasn't here when you came in. You're the last hangover, really, from the Vrabel era. I think for them, want to let go of Levis, and I truly think Levis he probably is excited to go somewhere else. But anyways, that's all the signings that really stood out to me. If I've missed something, please tell me. And then that leads me into the last thing I really want to talk about before I get into the draft is some birthdays that happened, and there's a reason I'm bringing this up. So a few days ago, maybe a week ago now, I don't know how long ago it was, our kicker, Joey Slide, was his birthday, and the Titans did a celebration post. Happy birthday, Joey, and here's the picture. And I was like, oh, that's cool, liked it, whatever, go on. But then they posted another birthday post a few days later, Xavier Restrepo. Now, why is that interesting? Because if you're the Titans organization, you do not post happy birthday to a practice squad player typically. I'm not saying it hasn't happened before. I'm not saying this is a guarantee. Xavier's finally going to be on the 53-man roster. I'm saying it's very interesting. A lot of people in the comment sections of the workout videos have pointed out, hey, is that X? Hey, X is there. Give him a chance. Give him a shot. Everybody, especially me, wants to see Xavier Restrepo play with Cam Ward. They just are ballers. They can just play a certain style. Xavier Restrepo is one of those people. He has a unique sense of just, I'm going to get to the ball somehow. And there's no real rhyme or reason. He just gets to the ball somehow. Xavier, I think they're really considering giving him a chance this year, and they should, because once they do, we'll have a pretty solid wide receiver room, if you ask me. But that's just me. What do I know? Tell you about GM DK, but no one listened to me then. So that's the wrap on the birthday wishes things, and I guess happy birthday to both of them. Anyways, so the last thing I really want to talk about is the draft. It's coming up very soon. We're less than, 8 days away or 10 days or something like that. The draft will be here. And what do I think the Tennessee Titans should do for the 2026? Is it 2020? 2026 NFL draft. We get Love. And then I forgot the guy's name from Miami. I knew his name. I really did. It slipped. I think that his draft capital has went down a little bit. I think we could trade up. We have pick number 35. I think we can trade up, and we can use Will Levis to trade up and get that guy. Another player we have to get in this draft is a center. I know a lot of people say the one about from Florida, so maybe him. We need to focus on the O-line. We do not need a wide receiver. I'm sorry, I know you can disagree. There's too many other issues, too many other needs. Do not waste a pick on wide receiver. That's my personal opinion on the draft and everything that's happened. We went over the Flames. We went over the possibility of Restrepo getting more playing time and what I think they should focus on in the draft. What do you guys think? Are you happy with everything? Do you feel like everything's looking bright, or do you still think, like I do, there's a lot of good, but we still have a lot of negatives we're going to have to address? I'm talking about legit concerns. The O-line, seriously, it's not fixed. I'm not feeling confident. I think there's a lot more concerns we need to focus on before we go and get another wide receiver and complicate things even more. Tell me what you think. Put it in the comments below, and as always, tighten up.